Welcome to the introductory video about Voltammetry Center. Voltammetry Center is a web service that allows you to store, manage, search, process and analyze your voltammograms. It can be very helpful when you are doing some collaborative work or would like to back up your files somewhere. So first step in order to use the service is to register your account. So the registration is available at the top menu. So to register you need to type your username, email and the password. You also need to agree to terms of service and privacy policy. When you created your account, you can log in. After you're logged in, there are other options available at the top menu. You can upload files, create datasets, and browse through file sets, files, datasets, and analysis. File sets are uploaded collections of files. Files are single files from the file sets which were just uploaded. Datasets are most important data structure in the service, because only dataset can be processed and analyzed. So if I browse through the files that are uploaded, I can either just look through them, select them, then view what this file consists of. I can get back to this, and I can search. For example, if I'm looking for any file set that includes PB string, I can just search and the results will be displayed. In order to get back to the general view, I can press search again and the search results will be reset. So if you have your own data, I'm sure you would like to upload this. So in order for upload, you can select upload files from the top menu. Now you can browse through data that you would like to upload. You can select multiple files by pressing shift and selecting any file. So this will select a range of files. You can select single files by pressing Ctrl button on your keyboard or Command on Mac. So now those files will be uploaded. But let's first upload multiple files. So now we need to press open. So here are the files that I selected and they will be uploaded. So now I need to give them a name. So after typing the name, I can upload this file set. So this can take a while because files need to be sent to the server and processed. After they are processed, the server will reply that the upload was successful and it's redirecting me to this file set that I just created. So this is my file set. In this file set view, I can view the details included of this file. I can change its name, for example, like this. And I can look what files are included in this file set. I can view any single file, what curves are included in this, and I can delete something from them. So the thing that is very important is that I can create directly dataset from this file set. So if I create dataset, all the curves included in this, all of those files will be included in the dataset. So new dataset was created with the curves from this file set. So now I can browse through all of those files. If I would like, I can delete some of them. Like for example, I can delete those files by selecting them and pressing delete selected. In this dataset menu, I can select processing methods and I can select analysis methods, but we'll get to this later. If instead of deleting curves, I would like to create dataset from selected curves, I can go to create dataset. In create dataset, I can select single curves from all the files or datasets that are already included in your service. So let's create data from single curve from each of these files. So I'll use this, and this. Now I need to name it. And create dataset. So only those selected curves are now included in this dataset. I can upload also single file. Like if I select this, I can upload it and create a dataset directly from it. Now we'll try to analyze this data. So first step should be to add analyte to the data that you are trying to analyze. First step is to select the unit in which you would like to input the concentration of the selected analyte, which in my case will be microgram per liter. Now I need to select analyte from either from this list, so these are the analytes that I used before, or create new analyte, which you can just type in here. So let's select already existing one. Now I need to type in the concentration of each plot. As you can see, when I'm typing something, it's highlighted on the plot. So this has the concentration of 5 microgram per liter, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now I need to save it. So now my concentration is added to this menu, and I can go further. So first of all, let's try to process it. Let's process it in a very traditional way, which is background polynomial fit, which just fits polynomial into this data. So first step, so this is multiple step analysis. So first step is to set the polynomial degree. So let's use the third one. Second step is to select two data intervals, one before the peak, another after the peak, in which the polynomial will be fitted to. So something like that. Now the service shows how the fitted polynomials look like, and if you press forward, they will be subtracted from this data. So this is the data after the polynomial subtraction. Now we can try to analyze this data in the analysis method. So we need to select our analysis method. So let's use this regular standard addition and select start analysis. Now we need to select which analyte we are analyzing, so in this case it's PB2, and select the interval in which the height of the peak will be measured. So this is this one. And so we have results of our analysis. This is the calibration plot, which can be browsed and saved, and these are the results of the analysis. So this is equation, correlation coefficient, and the final result. Everything with confidence interval included. So as you can see, we can browse through this calibration plot, but I can browse through also this main plot. So I can move it up and down, left and right. I can zoom it with this tool, which is rectangular zoom, and I can zoom it with this one, which is mouse wheel zoom. So I can just mouse wheel it back and forth, and I can reset the view. I can also save this plot as PNG. I can save also this plot as PNG. In more actions, I have options to export this data. In case of analysis, it will export whatever data was generated by the analysis, so it will change from analysis method to analysis method. In case of dataset view, so now I'll change to dataset view, the export data will export this plot as CSV file, which can be used in Excel, LibreOffice Calc, or any other computational program. In this view, in this view more action, you can also share this data. If you press this, you will receive two links. Both of them will allow to view this data or edit this data without logging in. So the first link is read-only, so anyone with this link will be only allowed to look at these plots. This editable link can be dangerous because it allows to do anything with this plot, so please be careful when sharing editable links. Here I can also delete this. However, you can see that now I cannot process this data any further because it was already used in the analysis method. So every dataset which was used for analysis is locked from further processing or changes. This is to ensure consistency of our data. However, you can copy this data in order to process it further. So you can press copy dataset. So this creates new copy of this dataset, which can be freely edited in any manner. So I can delete, for example, the star curves from it. So these are some basic functionalities of the server. If you like it, please consider joining, subscribing, and then notifying us about any troubles you had with this, or any future request you would like to help you with using this data. Thank you very much.